Hey, what's up, y'all? It's little pony vibes. Oh, yeah. But anyway, it's been a while since I made a good length video, and I just wanted to talk to y'all for a little bit because I know I have some subscribers now. Y'all just don't know where I come from. Like, I've always had a Facebook. I've had plenty of followers on Facebook, different Facebooks, different Instagrams, even TikTok. But I've never until now did my thing on YouTube. And guess what? That's all thanks and all praises to you. Because, like, for real, I never gave YouTube a chance. I always like had 1 or 2, 5 subscribers at the most. 5, y'all. And then I just left it alone. However, now I feel the need and the calling to pursue YouTube. And I say, hey, why not? I never gave YouTube a chance. Let's do this. Of course, I would love to be monetized. Okay, I would love that. But in the meantime, I'm just grateful and happy to be able to connect with you. Okay, to be able to connect with you and to pop my ish. You get what I'm saying? To pop my collar. Give y'all all these body shots, because yes, that term is mine. Give y'all all these body shots. So I want y'all to see who I am. I am here like a clean, clear crystal glass for y'all to see my heart, you know, to see my mind and to experience my soul. You know, because I come from a background, so y'all know I was bullied intensely. And it started when I got in middle school. Elementary, I had no violence. But when it got to middle school, maybe it was the teenage hormones that come, I don't know. But the girls, ugly girls, used to call me ugly. And when I say they was relentless, they would bully me, they bullied me, and they bullied me. And on top of that, my background home-wise, I was very troubled, mentally, emotionally, although I was privileged financially. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never experienced growing up having the lights turned off unless it was a storm. And then we was told from the South, sit down somewhere. They ain't play about that. My people did not play about that lightning. When this is the Lord's work going on, maybe you gonna sit down and you gonna be quiet. So when them lights went off due to a storm, we was sitting down and we was quiet. Okay, we were looking at the Lord do his thing. Other than that, I've never had the lights turned off. I never went without food. We had all kind of meals, and baby, it was always a meal, baby. When I say it was a meal, we had meat on our plate. We had bread on our plate. We had vegetables on our plate. I had every meal I could think. I never went without a meal. I was never hungry. Never. On top of that, like I said, privilege-wise, which I didn't realize that until I was grown and more wiser, that I was privileged. Because for me, you know, when you're a troubled child, you don't see nothing but your troubles. You don't see the material things. But my mama had a brick house. Like, she had that thing built from the ground up. There was nothing but ground. And the next thing you know, voila, we was in a brick house. Big amount of land in the back. 2 barns on the land. Trampoline. Over on the ground pool where they had to bring in the sand and dump truck had to bring in the sand like a big stable on top of the ground, big ass pool, rollerblades, bike. And a girl had her own room. I had the best queen, but that's not what I wanted. Growing up, you get what I'm saying? Growing up, I wanted that love. I wanted that affection. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be heard. I wanted to feel like I was valued and respected, and I didn't feel that. And on top of that, a girl went from home feeling like that to school being bullied because of what? How I looked. I was extra shy, y'all. When I say extra shy, baby, I ain't bothering nobody. So I could disappear if I didn't have to go to school. I wouldn't have went to school. I wouldn't have went. But because I had to, I did, and I was shy. Like, my voice, very soft-spoken, even in the home, to the point that when you had to get up in front of class, and I think they should do something about it. They shouldn't make children get up and stand up there if they're really shy. Anyway, but even when I had to stand up in front of class and read stuff, teacher always had to say, speak up, speak up, speak up. Because my first nature is I'm very quiet. I'm a quiet nature person. And didn't bother not a soul. Had one best friend. One best friend in high school. Me and her was really tight in high school. But she was my friend in elementary, and we didn't have many classes in middle school, but we was friends then too. Yeah, we was, even though we had many classes together. But I did have one best friend throughout elementary, middle, and high school. And the other ones just was like fake friends. But other than that, I bothered nobody, but they always was bothering me. I'm gonna tell y'all the story of how I had to whoop two asses. 7th grade and 8th grade. And then after that, when I went to high school, it was a breeze. Them didn't pick on me or bother me anymore. But I was always taught in my household to ignore. So when I say I was always destined and meant to be a star, I've been prepped and groomed to be a star since I was a little yaya. You hear me? A little yaya. Little, okay? Like I said, middle school, okay? Middle school. They came out of the woodwork for my tail to destroy me. And think about it now, it was ugly girls calling me ugly. And not that they was, yes, they was ugly on the outside, as you would say. They was not the prettiest little girls, I'll say. But more importantly, they was really ugly in the inside. Cause who goes around bothering somebody? Especially a little shy girl that ain't said nothing about nobody and ain't said nothing to nobody. Who goes around bothering a person like that besides somebody that's ugly in the inside? And that's what I don't stand for. So don't ever think that anybody that is ugly within the heart space and the mind space gonna come over here to make me and any of those that are connected to me here on YouTube feel like we less than, because we not, baby. I'm over here to show you what it look like to go from being shy and timid, shy and bullied, low self-esteem, okay, to being confident and bold in you, okay? Confident and bold in yourself. Cause that right there is all that matters. And I ignored them until I couldn't ignore them no more, because I was taught, don't put your hands on nobody. But if they put their hands on you, baby, you better walk the dog on. You better go all the way crazy. You better not let me hear that you lost that. You better not let me hear. You better go all the way crazy. And guess what? I did. To the point that beat one ass in 7th grade, then I had to beat another ass in 8th grade, and after that, all they ever did was look, and if they talked about me, I never heard about it, and they showed and bring it to my face ever again. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about it, but that's for another video. But that's why I'm over here, and y'all see me just talking love to myself, because for the longest time, I didn't talk love to myself. I talked all the negative things that was in my environment. I talked and heard all of that. I heard all of that. And it impacted me to the point that I would look at myself and I would just pick my own self apart. Oh, look at them. Oh, I don't like the dark circles around your eyes. And for me, I really feel like they're hereditary because my mom had them. My grandma had them. My granny said them. You know what I'm saying? So dark circles like been around my eyes since I was young. It still does not take away from my beauty. Because God, I am the pure reflection of my inside, my outside. Me personally, my outside is a pure reflection of my inside. I can't speak for every other gorgeous being that's on the outside, because we all know everything that look good ain't good. And some of the ones that look good, they be having them ugly ass insides, ugly ass heart, ugly ass mind, and they soul be ugly, okay? But that's not me. So I used to look in the mirror and be like, oh, I don't like this about myself. That rings around my eye. I used to be like, you can't tell right now, but maybe sometimes you can tell that one side of my lip is a little bit crooked. It was an accident occurred at a wedding. This little boy ran, and somehow, I don't know how it happened, but his head, big ass head, ended up hitting my lip, and my freaking teeth went inside of my lip. And I thought I had to go to the emergency room, but it actually came out, and then aftermath is a little bit crooked ass lip. Okay, I lived. His big ass head. He was big ass head. Who would have thought that somebody could hit your lip so hard that it caused your teeth to go inside of your lip? But it did. So I used to look at myself, damn myself about that. What else? Oh, y'all see the forehead? I get it from my daddy. Yeah, the forehead. Okay. But now I look at it, I'm like, oh, this is cute. You got a cute little forehead, boo. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I was so insecure about the little forehead of mine, babe. You couldn't tell me that. And then I was breaking out bumps, because y'all know we grew up with that blue magic grease. Okay, so it used to break me out sometimes. So you know, when you were adolescent, you get them bumps and stuff. And so I used to hide my forehead with a bang, and then I had some little bumps over there, so that just made me be like, yeah, I'll keep it a bang. I would have never, when I was doing my own hair in school, ever, I had kept, when I say I kept a bang, you weren't gonna see this forehead. Okay. And then let me tell y'all a story about when I was little. Y'all, I got that 4C hair. It's the best hair that one could ever have. And you know why? Because you can do anything with that type of hair. Yeah, it shrink like a mug. Cause look, let me show you. Look at this. See where it's hanging in now? But then when I pull it, look at it. See that? See? So it's really that length. But then let it go and look. See that, y'all? That 4C hair. So when I had it out and it was an afro, yeah, it looked little, but you can do anything with that type of hair. Anything. At first, I didn't love it. I didn't like it. And I actually grew up with relaxers. I really grew up like that. Like from 5 years, from the time, actually preschool. I was in preschool with a relaxer, boo-boo. I was in preschool with a relaxer, and I didn't realize until I was actually stopped doing relaxers myself. I would think it was like, my baby was born in 2009. So I think it was 2008. Yeah, 2008. So from preschool age to 2008, I've always had a relaxer. But in 2008, I was like, ooh. And even now, I realize why at an early age, my mom slapped a relaxer on my head. Because, baby, this kind of hair is what you call work. This is a job, okay? This is a job. 4C hair is a job. You think you're going to lay down at night and wake up and not have to do nothing? Bad? So she started the relaxer, and I got a picture. In preschool, I was sitting with a look. My mama always kept us clean. When I say top notch, always clean. Prissy country girl. That's my other name. Prissy country girl. Because I always been prissy, okay? Always. So she would have me this one picture. I see it in my mind right now. I'm sitting in this little wicker white chair. I have on this turquoise dress. I have on these white lace socks and these black shiny church cute shoes. And I had on, I think in this picture I had glasses at the time. I had these little pink frame. They weren't little, but these pink, light pink frame glasses. But tell me why I had a sleek back ponytail and all you could see was this. I'm like, why? Why, Mom? Like, you ain't see this. You ain't realize that your baby got a forehead, and you gonna slick this, that. You could have gave me some curls, but I think that probably gonna make me look a little bit too older, being a preschool picture. But still, the hair was, I mean, slick. Like I was about to get one of them little ponytails and drop it low back there. Y'all, like damn, for the longest I did not realize why I had a relaxer on. Why everybody else was, no, nobody really was natural hair. I just know me personally, I had a relaxer, and my mama showcased that mug growing up. Like dang. What, I guess that was the easiest thing for her to do was a slick back ponytail, but dang, you ain't have mercy on the forehead. But anyway, y'all, that was just some of my insecurities. I was also insecure about the different shades of browns that was on my body, because where I went to school at, it was half and half. Pale skins and half brown skins. Y'all will hear me refer to myself as brown skin, because if I'm gonna refer to myself with color, it's gonna be an accurate color, okay? Because even I used to say my hair was black. My hair is not black. And if I put something black up to my hair, you'll see that it's brown. You need to take notice in yourself too and stop going with what you was told. Because I was going with what I was told so much, saying that black hair, black skin, but actually I have brown hair and I have brown skin. And it woke me up from the brown skin when my baby, she was 5 at the time, and I said, get your black in here. She said, she came into me, a Pisces baby, okay? She came into me, she said, Mom, had her little arm out, I'm not black, I'm brown. Ding, ding, ding. I woke up. I said, dang, I've been calling myself black my whole life. And that's when I stopped calling myself black. So I know where it's coming from, y'all. It was a name they attached to us, but I'm an American Indian, and I'm mixed with some other ones. I'm gonna say y'all can see it. Y'all might can see the mixtures, but I'm American Indian. I'm not a color, and if I refer to myself as color, you hear me say brown skin. But anyway, so I was seeing all these growing up in a school where sometimes I would sit beside, like it was half and half. It was half pale skins with half brown skins. And so sometimes in class, I would be sitting next to the pale skins, and they looked as though, they was one complexion. I would look at other brown skins, it looked like as though they was one complexion. So if I'm sitting beside a pale skin, they're one complexion, and I'm looking down at my leg, and maybe it's creased right here, it looks darker right here. I'm like, now I'm judging myself. But I've come to love myself, as I hope you have come or is coming to love yourself. Baby, I'm all shades of brown. You get what I'm saying? And I am one of the ones where right now, this is my color. I like being this color. This is my favorite shade of color to be. But let me tell you, I get lighter than this. I will show y'all my scalp, but I'll show y'all my scalp another day. But my scalp is extra light. I get extra light skin. And in the summertime, I get extra dark skin. Like, I'm on the spectrum when it comes to color. Like, okay, it just depends on the season. When you see me, I may be extra dark. I may be medium in the middle right now. Or I may be extra light in the wintertime. And also, I have different browns on my body. Like, well, you can't really see it right now, but, you know, different areas I have different. But I've come to love, to appreciate and love these things about myself, because at the end and at the beginning of the day, this is what God has given to me. Just the same for you. This is what God has given to you. I also have another page as well, y'all. It's Ancient Love Mystic. And I'm still learning of the differentiate the content, where to place the content. But that one is my more spiritual page. Okay, so if you want to follow me, Ancient Love Mystic on that page, then okay, that'll be great. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, my main goal in being here is to wake you up to all things you. You're not me. You can never be me. I could never be you. And we're not meant to be or want to be anybody else but ourselves. And that's my thing, as a person that loves love, as a person that was created in the love, as a person that is a pure heart, as a person or a being that loves God, okay? Because God, aka love, aka the Most High, that's my root. That's my foundation. Love is my root. And I'm here to show you what it looks like to love yourself completely. So when you see me popping my ish and when you see me like glorifying myself, the background, that's where I came from, y'all. I came from not loving myself. I came from not seeing the value in myself. I came from all these negative thoughts, like from a little from the time I could remember, just negativity all around me before I could even experience love or know what love is. I experienced the hate of this world. So that's where I come from. So you shouldn't feel no type of way when you see me doing my thing. You get what I'm saying? Or anybody else for that matter, because you do not know where a person came from and what they went through to get to where they are today. Okay? You don't know. So yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hype myself up because for the longest, I didn't. I was hating on myself just like everybody else was. I was doing the enemy's will on myself. Yeah, they did it and it came from all angles, but I was doing even more. Picking myself apart, looking at all my flaws instead of looking at everything good there is about me. We ain't doing that no more. It's good upon the rise on your timeline. For real, we're not doing that no more. I love every inch of me, and I'm gonna continue to love every inch of me as I improve into a better me. Okay, y'all see these? Yeah, big ass arms ran in my family. But then again, too, I love to eat. I used to really love to eat. Like I say, I used to be so sweet. I used to be so never. When I say never went hungry, my stomach never growled. I don't need. Okay. No, only experience that once I got grown. That's a whole nother story I'm gonna share with y'all too. I didn't know how to care for myself because my whole life somebody else has cared for me, and I just realized this not too long ago. Like I'm really truly learning how to care for myself, like take care of myself, and I'm just not talking about physically, okay? Because I do good taking care of myself, like image-wise and making sure my hygiene good. But I'm talking about like now getting rid of the excess, you get what I'm saying, that comes from neglecting, really taking care of my physical, being slack on exercise and just eating and just sitting down or just doing the regular basic walking throughout the day. I'm talking about that. Because you ain't gonna find me dirty, stinking, all that other stuff. No, but like the weights, no, not so I'm neglecting caring for myself when it comes to the weights. Financially, I'm still learning that. I'm learning now how to take care of myself financially. I am a hustler. I have done it. I've shown myself that I can do it because at one point in time, oh my God, I got so many stories for y'all. Y'all gonna hear these stories, but I can't get into that right now because it's a little lengthy. So I know that I can do those things. So now I'm just like at a place where I'm like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do that you love to not only touch the hearts and the souls and minds of your people, but that's gonna also, take care of you financially. That's where I'm at, and I love doing this. Okay, so how do I do that? I love speaking to y'all. I love pouring into y'all. I love loving y'all. You get what I'm saying? Because there's so many of us out there that we've never felt that love. We've never felt that genuine love for other humans. It was only once I felt that love and that love became in the forefront that, hey, God, it's God saying, hey, I'm here. I've been here. You might ain't had no humans to show you no unconditional love, but I have. It's only then that I started being like, what? You know what? I used to cry. I cried a couple of weeks ago because I was under attack, and I started feeling like the stars that I had, the children that I have, they didn't they didn't love me. But I said, oh no, that's the old programming, because I am loved. It doesn't matter how they act towards me. I know them babies love me. And just importantly, hype myself back up. I know you loved by God. If you don't feel that love from nobody else, baby, you know that you are loved by God at all times. Just look back over your life and look where you come from, baby. This is my root. I'm going to always talk about, we say God, Most High, love. I'm going to always talk about love, because that is my foundation. That is why nothing was able to break me, even when I was young, even when I was going through my whole life up to now. That's why I've not been able to be broken and destroyed, because love has always kept me. And the same love that I have for me is the same love that I have for God, and the same love that we want you to have for yourself. We want you to love yourself just as God love yourself, baby. You get in that mirror, you hype yourself. I don't give a daggone what your outer appearance is. This for somebody, because I'm feeling it. I don't give a dang what your outer appearance is. God created you, so therefore you are loved. Do you hear me? You are loved, and that's what I'm here to remind you. So when you see me like this, y'all know where I came from, okay? And where I'm going is where I deserve to be. Because the world needs to know that they are special indeed, and that you do add value to this world. Or else, why would you be here? Why would your heart be so pure? Why would you still choose love when you can easily choose hate like most others? Think about it. So anyway, y'all, that is what was on my heart to share with y'all today. I'm 40 right now. Okay, I just turned 40 on October the 30th. So in this lifetime, I'll say from being preschool to 40. So maybe 4 to 40. I've had 36 years of experience in this lifetime and wisdom in this lifetime. But it goes beyond this lifetime, the wisdom, because I'm an ancient love mystic as well. But in terms of this life, physically, I've been here 40 years, so we'll say we take away 4 from that. So 36. I'm not a mathematician. Don't talk about me when it comes to math. But I think that's 36. 36 years in just on the battlefield. On the battlefield, combating hate, combating evil. So let me tell you, if you ever wanted somebody to love you like I love you, I'm here, baby. I'm here. And it brings tears to my eyes, because I really, truly do love y'all. Everybody that's here, everybody that's not hate, everybody's heart that's pure and got no negative intentions, because I've never once in my life been surrounded by that yet. Human-wise. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that y'all are here and y'all showing me love is everything to me. It's just like a person that gives, which has been me. I love giving. That's me. I love to give. I have a heart to give. You get what I'm saying? And then you don't ever get what you give in return, which is okay, because I have lessons on that as well. I have so many stories for y'all on that as well. And most givers, if you're a real giver, you don't give because you expect nothing back. But in this lifetime, all you want is to receive love back from people, regardless of what you give them. It could be money, it could be gifts, but all you want is the love reciprocated back from the hearts. And to not get that from no human being, and to be in contact with others with ill intentions, fakers, that's been heartbreaking for me. So now I'm at a point in my life where I know God is sending me those ones that truly love like I love. Like I don't have to question their love. I don't have to wonder is one day they're going to throw back at me the things that I've told them in privacy. You get what I'm saying? The things I've entrusted them with, the things that I've been transparent with them with. You get what I'm saying? And so, yes, like I said, y'all, I love you like G-O-D loves you. And I'm so grateful for y'all to be here. So that was just a little bit about me and my background and who I am now. And like I said, let it inspire you. Even if you be triggered, stay right here. Because I'm praying, I'm believing that some of y'all, even y'all ones that's triggered, I'm believing that you're going to come up out of that. And that you're going to reflect so strong back to you that you're going to be released from whatever is holding you back as well. Okay? That we all and everybody over here, and we going to touch the world. And we going to radiate love within ourselves and everywhere we go and everywhere we are. That's my mission, y'all. Okay? So get in that mirror. Speak love to yourself. Pour love into your own heart. And if you don't feel like nobody else love you, know that 𝗪𝗵cie aka Sunshine, 𝗪𝗵cie Sunshine, aka ain't your little mystic. Love you. God and I, we love you. I'll see y'all next time.